And the jacks hold. Some players can look like winners even in defeat, and John Nugent, one of those. He's done a huge amount tonight, showed a lot, played with grace, class. He's a good guy.
He'll go a long way in this business.
4 goes down to 3, and one thing I haven't mentioned yet, Kenna, is that this game being played in a great spirit, amateurs playing like professionals.
Absolutely. You know, it's the attitude that also produces results and good play, and that's what we're seeing here tonight. Erik Ahlberg, very patient, very disciplined. He said in his interview, or as I was talking to him before the match, that he had a calm patience. It's really paying off for him tonight. He has just kind of stealthily creeped towards the lead. LaSalle Barrow, the deck is hitting him. Very fortunate, the cards that he's been getting tonight.
3 different paths to get here. What's the road through? Is it just one way?
No, there's many paths to the championship. Which one is going to work? And don't forget about the dark horse, Kevin Atkin. He's hanging in the balance too. So it's going to be a dogfight. It's interesting to see how it's going to turn out, Jesse.
The card rack, the patient man, or the wild card? 3 jokers in this pack.
Okay, you can make a small blind of 7 there, please.
Well, we're having a good time up here in the bird's eye view. These guys are sweating and duking it out. It's Barrow's turn. He's on the button. He brings it in now with King 10 hearts.
He's
just lips on
here.
the button.
And that's thrown Ahlberg for a loop because with that ace in the big blind, it's interesting. I mean, if Barrow had raised, Ahlberg might have pushed.
Well, look at Ahlberg now with the ace, you know. He's elected, it looks like, to play it conservative as well. And we'll see the flop 3-handed.
Talk about hidden hands. Who would have expected?
Queen 7 deuce. It's a miss, a 3-way miss.
Check, check.
There is 45,000.
Barrow with position. Will he try and pick it up here?
Who needs that 45,000 the most?
Well, we will see. Who wants it the most is really the question, Jesse May.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's only one cookie on this table, and I feel like the one who sticks his arm in and grabs it is your likely winner.
I love the instincts of Ahlberg.
25,000.
He senses the weakness of his opponents. I think he's betting. I think he knows he has the best hand, and he's representing it right here.
Barrow is deep in the tank. Surely he's not thinking about calling.
Pass.
But the raise would work.
He is out.
Pass.
And that could right there kind of be the difference between letting this game come to you and going and grabbing the game yourself.
Absolutely, Erik Ahlberg. No misstep there. Dragging another pot. You said who needs the pot the worst? I think it's LaSalle Barrow, who hasn't won one in a while and needs a pot like a dead man needs a coffin.
Barrow is not only short stacked, but he is the big blind right now for 15,000. And it'll be Atkin from the button first to speak, who's liable to raise with those cards.
Pass.
And LaSalle getting a welcome walk in the big blind like Jenny Craig getting a donut. Wow. That has got to be a welcome relief.
You can find out more on all things poker by logging onto our website www.5.tv/poker. There's everything you need to know on there about poker, including how to play and what beats what. You can also watch video tutorials and interviews with top players, get all the info on the World Open, and of course there's our competition. Click on Win to enter. Pass.
Blind on blind here, and LaSalle Barrow trying to keep up pace. He's found enough aces to do it of late. And how strong will this raise be?
Should be the same raise as he has been 3 times. He should make it 60,000.
Very impressed with Not the way LaSalle Barrow has been playing. It's,
40,000 more.
seemed to
He
get
does
good in
make
the
it
right
exactly
measures.
60,000. Good play by LaSalle Barrow. Sorry, Jess.
Oh, it's just Atkin looking to peel off a flop. And he must have decided, Kev Atkin, that if he hits a pair, he's in position and can get the rest of his chips in, Kenna.
Well, that, and he's deciding King 9 is, you know, a reasonable hand heads up, and you're not going to push me off my hand that easily. I'm going to take the flop and flop a pair. He's flopped a pair of 9s. It's the best hand so far. Let's see how he plays it. Checked over to Barrow.
Yeah, you know, Atkin seems to
50,000.
be... kind of like the way he said, well, maybe my cards aren't cooperating and I'm going to make something happen.
And that he did. He bets 50,000 with second pair action back to LaSalle Barrow.
Well, what's LaSalle supposed to think here?
All in.
Can't blame LaSalle for doing that. He says if my hand was good before the flop, it's good now. It's not, unfortunately, but he's got 6 live cards, and Barrow's in big trouble here, Kenna.
5.
Absolutely. He's going to need a key card, a jack, an ace, or some kind of running straight. He does have Kevin Atkin out chipped, but this would cripple him, and most likely he would hobble off
Yeah, I mean, this
very
is
shortly afterwards, losing this pot if he doesn't catch an ace or a jack on the turn of the river.
Barrow saying, give me a card.
It is
Extra outs. The ace of clubs in Barrow's hand means any club, any jack, any ace. But his tight-lipped expression says he hasn't gone as far as he wants.
He
Not
does
yet.
look determined. It's like he's willing the card off the deck. Can he do it? We go to the river.
It's a red card. It's
Wow.
too low.
It's a 5, and his wishful thinking not materializing the card he was wishing for, and Kevin Atkin, his stubbornness, wins the day there. Not wanting to give his hand up and his big blind before the flop, he takes home the pot.
Dude, that was a risky play from Atkin, but dogged. And even though that might have been the first misstep from Barrow, you can't really blame him. LaSalle Barrow, he has not been down this low yet. He's there now, 45,000. And with the big blind on him, it's pretty much just pray and pick 'em.
And the big story on that leaderboard, Eric Alberg. Remember last time we visited it not too long ago? He had only won 1 hand or 2 hands. All of a sudden, the big number 17 appears on the leaderboard. This guy put the foot on the pedal at the right time.
Those are what remain of LaSalle Barrow's chips. The rest of them are in the big blind right now. It's pretty serious stuff for him here. And is there anything that LaSalle Barrow would be willing to fold right now?
I hope not.
Atkin's not going to take him on. But Alberg certainly will.
Raise.
Raise. 20.
Alberg sensing a mop-up job. He's got the mop.
25.
Yeah, this is the
All
best
in.
possible situation for Alberg, and serious trouble for LaSalle Barrow, who has dominated, needing an 8 here to stay in this tournament. And LaSalle's standing up now. He has been impressive tonight.
He certainly has. Jesse May, you know, we thought, you know, he is the amateur of this group for sure, and we thought he would be first out, you know, and talking before this tournament began. As we look at the flop, Jack 7-5.
Well, it's an up and down straight draw for LaSalle. 6 or 10 would serve him well here.
So that is as good a flop as he could hope for. Or an 8 also. A 6, 10, or an 8. Oh, no, an 8. I'm sorry. Actually, Alberg already has the jack, so he is going to need a 6 or a 10. Excuse me, Jesse.
River card to come. Barrow needing to fill the straight. And LaSalle. Full house does not keep LaSalle in the game. It piles up Alberg, and LaSalle Barrow, this is his second time on a televised table, has left his heart